what are some of your pick-me tendencies?
I would never. You go first.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Not That Complicated. It's Tasia.
And Jametra.
Ooh.
And that's it this time.
Yeah, Morgan, she's too busy for us. She got dates and things to tend to.
That's what happened when you get a man. That's
right? Must be nice. Must be nice, child. But anyways, before we get started, I did want to thank everyone. We have over 600 plays, total plays. And I just want to thank you guys for listening. We lit.
Wow, we're famous.
I know, right?
So if we got 600 on the regular podcast, and then on YouTube we got like 150. I haven't looked. Last time I looked, it was like 148. So what's that? 750. Mm-hmm. We have to have a party when we get to 1,000.
We have to. Maybe that's when we can do our like live show, like our Periscope Instagram live thing when we get to 1,000.
Yeah. If we also figure it out, then maybe we could like go on live on YouTube. Maybe like go on live on all of the platforms.
You're right.
That we have. YouTube and Instagram.
Oh yeah, look at us. Okay, boom. All right. What was I gonna do? Okay, so if you can't tell by today's title, we are gonna be some pick me assholes today. Welcome to the Pick Me Show.
Hey, honey, I didn't do my icebreaker.
No, I was just telling them. You know how usually when I know the title, I usually tell them ahead of time, like this is what we're talking about. But yes, so let's get into our icebreaker, child.
All right. So today's icebreaker, this was also written by somebody else, so don't be coming at me. I think it was written by you. So how much would it take for you to respond to a nigga if they cash app you? You don't necessarily know them. Let's say this is the scenario. You meet them somewhere out and you just gave them your number just so they could leave you alone, not really because you wanted anything from you. And they text you, you ignore because you didn't want to talk to them, so you ignore them. And then in response to that, they send you a cash app. How much would you have to get for you to respond to them?
I'm assuming they're probably not that cute if I'm ignoring them.
Let's say you don't remember what they look like. Like, it was one of those times you just gave your number out just because you wanted whoever it was to leave you alone.
Okay. I don't remember what you look like, and I kind of just shooed you off. I feel like you obviously weren't something that was eye-catching enough for me, so probably like 200.
Okay, I was thinking, honestly, I would respond to 100.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I would say between 100 and 200, I would respond.
Not saying that we don't need something, but I'll just be like, oh, thanks. And I just...
thank you so much. I know. She's going to call us cheap.
Post. Oh, my God.
This is Morgan's answer. I don't respond to people that I'm not interested in, so you don't have to send me any money. But if you want to, it needs to be $500 million.
On the episode where I wasn't in here, she's talking about something. We're going to have to be set for life, so it's going to have to be like $300 million. Girl, what?
What? It's like, huh? It's like, wait a minute.
Who is doing that?
That's real steep. What? That is real steep. Okay, baby, you have to. Who did she think her baby daddy was supposed to be? Jeff Bezos? Yeah, she was wild for that one. She was real wild for that. I was like, no.
I was like, yeah, I'm way cheaper than that. Way cheaper than that.
Y'all gotta worry about me. Y'all gotta worry about me. I'm quite inexpensive when it comes to Morgan. Okay. Baby, she puts us to shame. Sorry, Morg. Hope you're not listening right now. All right, so pop culture. If you're new, welcome to pop culture. If you're not, you already know what we do around here. So yeah, pop culture of this week.
Yeah, I had to. Well, we probably are already going to talk about it. See, it was already one of the addicting. So one, something that was well, I just want to say this was funny. Offset singing to Cardi to myself. They already seen them titties
Yes.
before.
They already seen the titties before. I was like, he's going to jail. She was like, put my faja on now. Like, poor Cardi.
Did she just get surgery or something?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, did she just get surgery? She doesn't look like it. She looks the same to me, but
Yeah, she does. But maybe she. I bit my cheek. Maybe she wanted to get some extra fat stuff out of her stomach. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, but my real pop culture was what had the whole timeline in an uproar was Sweetie saying, "Don't be messing with that nigga if he can't buy you a Birkin."
Period.
And here go all the men once again in the uproar because they can't afford a Birkin. Well, it's like, well, obviously, sister wasn't telling us common folks.
Exactly,
Don't fuck with niggas
dumbass.
who can't buy us. Let's
Alter
use
it
some
to your tax
discernment
bracket.
here.
Exactly.
Let's use some discernment here.
And honestly, her message was still the same. Like, everybody was mad about the whole Birkin thing, but it's like, but you guys are skipping over what she said. Like, everything y'all chose one thing to be mad about because she said a Birkin. Okay, well, she said, what else she said? Marc Jacobs. Y'all was still gonna be mad because those purchases are like $500. Is that too much for you still? Why so? Gucci.
Some people it is. Some people it is.
That is true. That is true. But that also means for me and my household, I'm not fucking with a nigga that cannot buy me something that I can buy myself. So if I can buy it, you need to be able to buy it twice. Thank you.
No, twice. I wasn't expecting twice. I thought you were going to say once. I wasn't expecting you to say twice.
My mom always says, surround yourself around people who are doing better than you. That means you're doing better than me. Ooh, my face is red. I'm over here getting tipsy. Well, I don't blame Sister Girl and all the brokies. They're just showing. I feel like every week men set out to say, how are we going to prove to the women that we are broke? Let's respond to Sweetie. She said, Birkins, we cannot afford Birkins. And it's just like, are you really that dumb? They are. It's actually sad. It's pretty fucking embarrassing if you ask me, but that's why not dealing with these niggers.
Girl,
anyways,
your glass straw is clicking and
it is? Sorry, guys.
Yes.
Ooh, sorry. I did it again. Okay, I'm gonna move her over there. All right, so my pop culture is, recently I've been on TikTok more often, and there's this girl that I came across on my For You page, and apparently she has this thing where she finds cheating ass niggas, like women email her and it's like, hey, this, they give them a snare, like, hey, I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years. We've been on and off, but it's never been due to cheating. This is his Instagram or whatever. Can you message him to see if he'll cheat? Every single video I've seen, these niggas have cheated.
Send me that. That
see if I can
like
find her
my
again.
type of drama. That sounds like my type of shit.
I was like, oh my gosh, you niggas are trash. One girl was like how her and her boyfriend were talking about marriage and they were getting ready to move in, but she wasn't sure. And then he was telling the girl in the DMs, like, yeah, we should link up. Like, go to, because she was like, she told her to say, like, oh, he really likes going to the movies. So say something about the movies. And he was like, oh, yeah, we could go to the movies. And the girl mentioned something about, like, having a mask on. He was like, oh, well, I hope you know that mask going to have to come off by the end of the night. I was like, in a panoramic? You niggas are trash. Why are they this?
What did he mean by that? What was she gonna have to do with her mask off?
I guess kiss her. He wanted to kiss her.
Kiss her?
In a panoramic. I just don't know why. I was just like, what? Like, why? What? Niggas are trash. That's the only thing I could come to conclusion. Our niggas are trash. Like, okay, yeah, people can argue, like, why are you doing that? If you don't trust him, don't be in a relationship. Okay, yeah, that's fucking obvious. But why is he doing that? Like, why is he doing that? It's not okay.
And then when she bring it up, he gonna be like, I knew you were trying to set me up. I knew it. That's why I did it, because I knew it.
Nigga, you ain't no shit.
You
ain't no shit. So shut up with your cheating lying ass. Get out of here.
These niggas are trash.
Yeah.
Because me and my coworker, we're just talking about it today. Like, with some of the guys we're friends with, like, they're cool people to be friends with. And then they'll jokingly be like, oh, put me on with such and such. And it's like, I literally would never. You are a nice, cool friend. However, I would never put you on with anybody. And I'm like, dang, for us to be having to be, these are people we have to be friends with, and they suck.
Right, literally. I can't think of one nigga in my life that I was ever friends with that I would ever put on with a female friend of mine. It simply does not exist.
It doesn't.
like it doesn't. Like, no, I would never put any of my friends through something like that. Nope, sorry, not ringing a bell. None of these guys are ringing a bell for me because I don't know. No. Why are they like this? I don't know. Maybe some guy can tell us why y'all are so trash. We would like to know. You can email us at ntcpod@gmail.com.
Right. Because we tried to let them voice their opinion, but they were once again trash and just couldn't show up.
Literally. Like, we don't stop giving you niggas chances, okay? Because y'all don't know how to act.
That was the only chance. It's not happening again.
Yeah, literally. Like, oh well. We tried. You missed out, homie. You missed out. Come up with your own podcast if you want us on there. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so like I said, today we are going to be talking about pick me assholes. We're going to be some pick me assholes today. We're going to be talking about them. We are going to be reflecting. You know, social media always somehow comes about. There's some pick me assholes out there. And when you talked about the sweetie thing, I actually saw a tweet earlier today that made me, I was like, did y'all mamas not hug y'all? Because why do y'all go to such great lengths to be pick me assholes? I don't know. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because I was just like, baby girl, like, did he text you? Did he? I doubt it.
Like that Gabrielle Union interview snippet when she's like, "What? Did you get the bag? Did you get the man? Did you get the new shirt?
Did you? I doubt it. Oh, dang, did she delete it? Dang, I think she deleted it. Because I saw somebody quote retweet it. I know. I saw somebody quote retweet the tweet. And I was like, But yeah, basically it was some girl. Yeah, she's not on there no more. I don't know who actually tweeted it. The person who quote retweeted it, I don't see it on her Twitter anymore. But basically the girl was like, what did she say? She was like, why are men so worried about women that want Birkins when there's women out here that don't need anything? I can get it on my own, or something stupid like that. And I was like,
well, we can, but why?
Like,
but why
what's
would
not
I
clicking?
spend my money? Why would I spend my money to buy something when you just can buy it for me? And especially if you want to, if you're willing.
Exactly. Okay. I found it. I had to keep scrolling. She said, the fact that men are being treated like ATMs when they run across someone like me, they're damaged and clutching their wallets. And that's annoying as fuck. Reciprocity is in my DNA, and I'm a hopeful romantic. But I'm not up for convincing. Match my energy or leave me alone. Sunflower emoji. Anyway, shut the fuck up.
You know, you'd be like, an avocado. Thanks.
Thanks for telling us that. We don't care. Talk about some men being treated like ATMs.
Ooh.
Huh?
Why? My thing is the reality of it. Men are just simply mad at women talking about doing this because the reality is most women are not. We don't interact on an everyday basis. We don't interact with those men who have access like that. So we're not living that kind of life. So we can't just try to manifest and speak things into existence without them getting mad.
Literally. I just don't understand. You're mad because we just talking about it? They'd be in uproar about City Girl lyrics. Why? I don't know. They mad that we calling that we said we got Hellcats now. They mad at JT for telling us that we got Hellcats, and it's just like
Hellcat. I ain't gonna lie. I be in my little Mini Cooper. Hellcat, this SRT.
Oh yeah, like
I was putting it in sport, acting like, yeah.
That's me, baby.
Then not yesterday. Friday, yeah, it was yesterday. Friday morning, I accidentally ran a red light because I was freaking playing.
That's what you get. Now, what are you gonna tell the police?
I stopped at the red light, and then I was like, oh yeah, the song was playing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna restart it when I start back driving. The turn light turned green. And so I was like, oh yeah. And then when I realized, I looked to the car next to me and he wasn't moving, and I was like, what is wrong with you? And then I looked up and it was red, and I was like, whew.
That was a close one. Well, you're going to jail. I hope you don't.
I'm glad it wasn't the camera because I had to keep going. I was in the middle of the road.
Yeah, you couldn't like stop it and like reverse. Like no, once you do it. Oh, I got the hiccups. Once you do it, you gotta commit. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. Ooh, that hurt my chest. Okay, so the first question I have is, what is your definition of pick-me?
All right. I think my definition of a pick-me is anybody who is saying what they think the opposite. Because one, I think a man and a woman can be a pick-me. So I mean, it's whatever. It's what they say. Like, let's say the timeline is talking about this one specific thing, and all the women are like, yes, yes, yes. And then here comes this one girl. It's like, actually, no, I do this and I do that and I do this. And then like, but why? That was unnecessary. So I think they just go against the
grain.
What is it called? The grain, but the collective opinion. Just because, not even because they really think that, but just because they think they know it's gonna go viral or they want some kind of attention. And I'm just like, we didn't need it.
We didn't. And I'm telling you, it's still not gonna get you a man. So let it go. Let's say with me. I'm gonna release all pick-me tendencies. Woosa. There you go. I hope you guys were repeating after me, because I know there's some pick-me's out there that need to hear that. And I would say the same thing. That's how I would define it. And it's like when you know that person, and it's like, or you don't even have to really know that person, but you see them like interact, from the other interactions that they don't, like what they're saying isn't adding up. And it's just like, baby girl, baby boy, you're doing, especially when men are pick-me's, They do the most. They do it so disgustingly. They're like, I will come home and rub my queen's feet and massage her back and then suck her toes from the front and the back and then run her a bath and then feed her strawberries while she's sitting in there. And then I'm going to lotion her body, but I won't try to have sex because I respect my queen. And it's just like, nigga, shut the hell up.
I literally was ready. I was ready for him to go on somewhere. As soon as he said the second thing that he said, I don't even remember what you said there. But whatever the second thing was, I was like, I am beat. I
am tired. Woo. Be like, you're tired? I am. He'd be like, yes, queen, you can go to bed. I made the bed for you. Yes, queen. Here are the pillows for you, queen. You're like, nigga, shut up. That's also another reason why I hate when niggas call me queen. Like when they try to like holler at me and they're like, queen.
I was triggered when it came out that that BBQ, they said that her name stood for beautiful black queen. I was triggered. A man was trying to talk to me by saying that. Like our first interaction, he was like, "Good morning, my BBQ," and I was like, "What the fuck is a BBQ?" And I guess he sent. I don't know. I guess he felt in his spirit that I didn't know what a BBQ was. I was like, "What the hell is he calling me barbecue?" It, you know, some. And then so his next one was like, "Beautiful black queen." Please leave me alone.
X. X.
No, that was in my. That was he'd already had my number.
Oh.
And I just,
Ignore.
I did. I had to because
absolutely
BBQ,
not. I didn't even know that's what her name stood for. I always call her BBQ. I didn't know what it stood for. I hope she was trolling with that.
Said, yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but
I can see her being like that because, you know, she's the ultimate troll. I could definitely see that being true. It's just funny. I can't believe somebody actually used that. Hello, my BBQ. Yeah, no, I'd be like, barbecue.
It said GM, my BBQ. First of all, I don't know you, so I'm not your anything.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And then for you to clarify beautiful black queen, girl, I mean, boy, please leave me alone.
Please, Mr. Barbecue, go away. I don't want that. I do not want that nickname where every time I see it, I think of barbecue. No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Niggas, ugh. Broke niggas make me sick. Throw up. Okay, so what are some of your pick-me tendencies?
I would never. You go first.
Okay. I would say mine is when I'm in a relationship, I can become pretty domesticated. I can outside a relationship, hell no. I'm not doing nothing. Like, I'm not doing all that. In a relationship, oh, do those tables turn? You know? I'm a domesticated ass bitch. I'm sorry. And I can't help it. It just happens. I don't know. There's like a switch that flips and it's just like, yeah.
That TikTok, it was a TikTok trend when WAP first came out, and they like mashed the two songs up together, and it was like, I don't cook, I don't clean. And then they like had a man come in the background, and then they switched the song. And the song, I don't know where this song came from, but it was like, yes, I do the cooking, yes, I do the cleaning. And I was like,
Prison.
Oh.
Well,
baby.
When you put it like that.
And I'm not gonna say every time because I've only done that with one person. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, let me scrub the floors. Oh, the floors are just so
ooh, these are just so dirty. It is dusty in here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you want dinner? Oh, okay, I know it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, but I can make us something for dinner.
I can get it. I can go to the grocery store right now and whip us up something really quick. Okay? Just let me know. Okay.
Man, when I say I was Googling recipes because I don't cook like that, so I don't have recipes just in my head just of what to make. You know, I was like, all right, easy things to cook.
5 ways to make chicken.
Right. Or look, I'd be like, how things to cook in the oven. Like, whatever appliance I wanted to use.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail. How do I bake asparagus? Okay, got it.
All right. So then they say, okay, salt. Okay, how much salt?
How much, right? Is it a pinch or is it a sprinkle? Yeah, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Mm-hmm.
I don't have, like, just normally, I don't have it in me to cook. I don't even be wanting to pack my lunch for work. I would rather go to Kroger. Literally, I would rather go to Kroger. They have the prepackaged salad and then get me some snacks, or they prepackaged it. I'm not trying to do all. I don't like it. It's not what I want to do. I just don't want to do it.
I mean, that's valid because it takes a lot. Because then also when you cook, you got to clean up, and it's just like, ooh.
And I hate washing dishes. So
it's a job in itself. It's a job in itself. It's like I would much rather not. Well, maybe you could be like Morgan. Morgan said she's gonna get her a cooking ass husband. No, actually, I lied. Morgan said she's gonna have a chef.
She's gonna get a maid. Yeah. She said she's gonna she said a maid. Get that straight. I mean, I could get a maid or a chef too.
Oh, okay, fancies.
I wouldn't mind that.
Okay, Miss
But
Richie's.
I mean, that's just not what I'm thinking about. Like, okay, when I grow up, I want to have this house and I want to make sure I have a chef. No, I don't think about that.
Yeah.
In my head, the most ideal thing is that I would have a husband who enjoys to cook because I don't enjoy it.
So then you don't
So
have to do it. That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of times, a lot of people, when the woman doesn't cook, they 9 times out of 10, they have a man that does. It just balances it out. And it's just like, ooh, works for me, honey. Works for me. So I guess, I mean, those aren't bad.
Yeah, I think that's the only way I'm picking because you know how some people be like, we can split it, we can go half, we can do that. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm with another thing I was just talking with my coworkers about. I'm not splitting rent with anybody.
No.
Not happening.
No.
No.
A white refrigerator splitting rent.
I'm not doing that.
No, that's ghetto. I would never. That. Why would I do that? At that point, I could just live by myself. Roommate. No. What are you here for? What are you here for? What is your purpose of being here? What am I going to gain from this? Nothing.
Well, then they're going to be like, well, what do you bring to the table?
Everything that I want from a man, I can bring times 2. So what is your point? Hence why I'm asking for it. Duh.
Like, so then what are you going to do?
What when it comes
that's
to
what my coworker I was like, I'm not splitting the rent with anybody. This she was like, well, would you pay utilities? And I'm like,
oh, you mean okay in that aspect. Okay.
Like that. Like
okay. Well, when it comes to any bills, when it comes to taking care of the house, I'm not paying that. When it comes to like, I feel like you should, as a man, you are going to pay this rent, mortgage, and all the bills that come with it. So if that comes with utilities and yard upkeep, you're paying for that. You are maintaining, because this, as they say, they are the man of this house. Okay, so man of the house, take care of this shit. And I'll buy some groceries. I'll pay Wi-Fi.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I can pay the phone bill. Yeah.
I'll pay I can have a certain set of things that I'll pay for. Like I'll do groceries. I'll do, maybe cable or Wi-Fi. Well, no, because 9 times out of 10, niggas, they want all the extra packages. So maybe you need to pay for that. So I'll pay for Wi-Fi.
We're not getting cable. Whenever we get married, it's gonna be past 2020. No, we don't need cable.
Okay, well, whatever it is that you need to stream your sports, you paying for that.
Yeah, that's like, listen, if you want cable, that's on you.
That's on you,
man.
I don't watch it. I don't watch it. So yeah, I'll pay a phone bill. That's it. I think that's pretty fair. It's just gonna have to be because I don't know what to tell you, bud.
Especially also, if they want to get the look.
What were you gonna say? No, you're good. You're good.
I was gonna say, especially if they want to get the look, get a new phone every year, and
exactly.
It's gonna have to keep being an extra $50 on my bill. Okay.
Okay, honey. I mean, luckily, every dude that I've talked to, like seriously on that level, when we've talked about, like splitting, what would it be like? Like, how do you feel about, those kind of responsibilities? He was like, well, my parents, like my mom has certain things like groceries. I think like he said like cable or something, basically the little stuff. That's what I took from it. And his dad does other stuff. And I was like, that's what I want. I'm with them on that. That's the way to go. Because splitting 50-50, could you imagine you're telling your husband, or no, your husband comes to you and says, the cable bill is $120. I need $110 from you. No, what did I say? 120? What's half of 120? 60. Ooh, this is why I can't pay bills, because I obviously don't know math.
They gonna have you out here paying the whole thing. Talking about, all right, the bill is $120. I need 1 cent from you. Okay, that's it. And you be like, okay, looking stupid.
That was an accident, man.
No.
That was an accident. That was an accident. My mind was going at a different number. I don't know. Cool, but yeah, like, no, I cannot imagine somebody come, okay, I need $60 for this. Okay, I need $10 for this. I need no.
Well, most married people, when they're like, I would say, I don't want to say most married people, but I'm gonna say like healthy relationships who are like financially stable and like one party doesn't make bad money decisions. They have like joint bank accounts where they put, all right, so this is the percentage that goes into the joint account from our check.
See, yeah,
Would I mind doing that?
I don't think I would have a problem with that.
Yeah, me either. Your percentage has to be bigger than mine.
Where's the compromise? How much bigger? Like 5% bigger or 10% bigger?
I already have to go to work. This is in the sense that I have to go to work. So I already have to go to work. Something that I do not want to do. So I have to go to work and have kids and then do 9 times out of 10, they might be there, but they don't really be there. They don't be knowing nothing about their kids. So I have to be the main caregiver of the kids. They gotta go to work. I have to do all of this. And
hey, you want me to match your savings? It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for me, sweetie.
I'm like, I'm already putting money into it.
What more do you want? I just put $5 in there yesterday. Like,
$5.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, that's valid. That makes sense because, like you said,
okay, to be fair, before people call us types of trash, I'll say that it would have to depend on the household responsibilities outside of going to work. What do you do for our family when we're all at home? Because these niggas don't be doing nothing for their kids for real.
They don't.
They don't be doing nothing. And then I'm supposed to do. I gotta take care of the kids and give you money.
Like, whoa.
This is another job. You need to pay me.
No, this isn't gonna work for me.
I need my child care fee.
You need to give me my taxes at the end of the year because I'm basically on payroll.
Right. So
I need.
That's to be fair. We're gonna have to break down. We're gonna have to see what our household responsibilities are in general, and then that will determine how much we have to contribute in dollars.
But yeah, now that I think about it, honestly, I guess I would agree too, because either 9 times out of 10, we're either gonna be making the same amount or you're gonna be making more.
Depending on your field.
So you're probably, it would only make, if we're doing like a percentage, if I do 20% of my savings, you do 20% of yours, that's automatically going to be more. So technically you are, putting more into the pot. Yeah. Maybe I need to bump mine down to 15. And you do 20.
But then that's another thing. Let's say I make less than he does, and we both supposed to give 20%. That 20% is
going to carry a lot.
Yeah. Mine is my 20% is gonna leave me with way less than what your 20% is gonna leave me with.
Exactly. So it only makes sense, pal, for you to contribute more to the joint account. Okay. Thanks. Duh. All right. So next question. Well, I already said that one. Have you ever exhibited, well, I guess you kind of answered this. Have you ever exhibited pick-me behavior? So you said you've only done that once.
I would say I have not exhibited pick-me behavior because I think a big part of being a pick-me is saying all that stuff. Not necessarily doing it. But saying like, oh, you bitches over there not cooking and cleaning for your man. I cook and clean and suck his dick every day.
Every day? Like,
what? every day.
Every day. How do you find the time? Your poor jaw. Sorry, maid. Like,
literally,
sounds
sorry,
like
maid.
hell.
Like, my man comes home to a home cooked meal, a clean kitchen, clean bedrooms. I have his night clothes folded and ironed. What? No.
And you also went to work today?
Right? No.
Baby, no. I would never.
I've never done that. I've never just said, like, oh, you don't do this for your man? That's why you can't keep one.
Yeah,
See?
no. Ew.
But I also can't keep a man. So that might be
maybe when I start keeping these niggas, then I might be pick me in this hole, pick me in this hole. But yeah, I've never actually outwardly, like I said, yes, like how we mentioned, how we've done pick me things, but actually exhibiting that behavior, you will never, ever, ever catch me going on Twitter or Instagram saying that you do not have to buy me a wedding ring. It's the love that counts. Never.
Somebody said that?
Yes, people say that. They say that you cannot judge people's wedding rings because who cares about a ring? At least he proposed to you. And I'm like,
but,
huh?
I mean,
what?
if they both broke together, I can't expect you to buy me something that you don't have money for. I mean, me personally, I would not, because I wouldn't be getting married if I was
you also
poor.
don't have any, I was gonna say, you don't have any business to be trying to do all that. But yeah, people could say,
I gotta worry about staying on my mom's insurance.
Exactly. You know how some people will come on the timeline and be like, if your boyfriend proposed to you with this ring and it's like the size of, I don't know, piss, and they're like, what would you say? And then there's some women like, oh my gosh, some of you women are so ungrateful. You should just be glad that he even asked you to marry him. Huh?
I'm gonna say
I should be what?
Because I'm no longer dating men who we are not equally yoked. I can't imagine that happening to me.
Neither can I.
I would like have to have a problem with it, because if you give that to me, it's like, well, why did you do that?
Yeah, like, do you hate me?
Yeah.
Have you not been listening this whole time?
Because I can buy myself a bigger ring than that.
Exactly. I'd be like, so you don't listen.
So what did I do something to you?
Like, are you mad? We need to get to the bottom of this, because did I say something earlier? Because I need to understand why. What did I do that warranted such a harsh gift?
Especially if you know they're capable of that. I'm not saying if they're incapable of it. Well, then obviously he's doing his best.
Exactly.
But if he's capable of it and that's what he gives you,
huh?
I don't want that one.
What is this? And people can call me ungrateful all they want.
I'm not gonna be an avocado. Thanks.
No. Like, come on, guys. It's the 21st century. Everybody knows this is not the 1800s. You get your partner a ring that they want and that they like. If you know that woman does not want something the size of piss, why would you get that woman something the size of piss? I just don't understand. I don't understand it. And why are women out here shaming other women for wanting better for themselves or sticking to their standards? If I say I want a 1.5 carat pear-shaped ring, then I should get a 1.5 carat pear-shaped ring. It's like A to B. Like it's real simple. And I also don't want a ring from Jared's, K's, any of those. Private jeweler, me, please.
Ooh, red.
Did not come over here with every kiss begins with K. Ooh,
well,
baby.
How you gonna know?
You can see it in the fucking box, okay? You can see the box.
But what if he put it in a different box?
Then you're starting off our marriage on lies. And no.
Okay. You don't know where this ring came from. Listen, it came from one of the chain jewelry stores. He put it in a different box, but you love the ring.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna see the next bitch at the mall with that same ring. No, thank you.
So it's not about you liking or disliking the ring, it's because somebody else is gonna have it.
Yes. Yes. Precisely.
I haven't really thought about what kind of ring I would want because I don't know. I never thought about stuff like that.
Well, yeah, you also just realized that you kind of wanted to get married. You just realized that in the last year. Did it spill out? Like, what was that?
Not out of my mouth. It wasn't out of my mouth. It was out of the straw. This is my diet drink. I be drinking this little thingies.
Was that true?
Like a bye.
Oh, bye.
Huh?
Oh, bye bubbles.
Bye.
Bye.
But it's only 5 calories and it tastes good. And I mix it with my rum. And it's
nice. That does sound good. Only kind of fizzy drinks I have are Celsius, and I'm not trying to be up until 5 a.m. So,
yeah,
no. Could be like, no, thank you. I'm like, bitch, are you okay? Be like, I am not. I actually am not. Okay, what was that? What were we talking about? Dang, because I had a question.
Having pick-me behavior. We're talking about having pick-me behavior.
Okay, so also, you know how when people are talking about like pick-me's, the whole conversation about being submissive comes into play, and you know how Miss Jenny Mai said a couple weeks ago how she was talking about her and Jeezy and how she be submissive to her man, all that kind of stuff. And the niggas were, see, this is how you are supposed to be, but y'all can't be like that. Y'all too busy out here being city girls and icy girls and hot girls and Hellcat SRTs.
But my thing is, you can be that and submissive at the same time.
I don't think they understand.
However, number one, the root of this is you niggas are not worth
being.
I don't trust you to make any kind of decisions for me.
Exactly.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. And you 300 pounds, so I can't touch you nowhere.
I can't throw you anywhere. So
what? You work on that within yourself and then come back to me and let's talk about submission.
Yes, because
however,
I have no problem submitting, but you niggas
that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I can see myself being submissive to people. I don't know. I've never, because even to other very dominant people, I just be like, okay, so you sit down and this is what we're doing.
Right, so yeah. I feel like I've learned over the years that, okay, yes, I like to be independent, I like to be a leader, but I've learned to tone it back. And I've learned that when it comes to like something like a lifelong partnership as marriage, I don't want to be that person that I've always been my entire life. Like, goddamn, nigga, give me a break. Do what you were supposed to do and lead this household and let me sit back and look cute and just submit. Like, damn. Because at this point, I'm the man. And I already know I'm not going to respect you or the marriage if you're not worth submitting to. And who wants that? Nobody wants that. No one wants a doormat of a husband.
I wouldn't mind. It's because I'm a control freak and I'm bossy. And I talk a lot. So in general, I can see how I just always be like, okay, well, I just make all the decisions. And I'm fine with that. However, I can't with weak ass niggas.
Yeah, no.
I need you to have a little. Oh my God, this is reminding me of. So I watch Married at First Sight, and and there's this couple on there, Karen and Miles, and Miles is he's more sensitive and more in tune with his feelings, and he likes to communicate that. And his wife has this stereotype of what a man is supposed to be. So I think episode 15 just passed now. So for like 15 episodes, she keeps talking about how emasculine he is, saying how he's not masculine, and I always wanted a masculine. And I'm like, he's actually pretty masculine. I don't know what, like, he's not walking around like, girl.
Like Metro Boomin, yeah.
Yeah, not doing that, but he's just in tune with what with himself, and he's not going around telling you to shut up, bitch. And he like
exactly.
caters to her and does everything for her. Like he said like, oh, I want to do everything to make you happy and all this. And she's like, I just
that's
need
very
a
masculine to me.
man.
To me, that's masculine. That is masculine energy.
And her history is she was in a long-term relationship and got cheated on, and nigga had a baby with somebody else. So I'm like, is those the type of niggas you want? Like, is that who you want? Is that what you want? And so it was 2 times when people tried to call her out about it, but I don't think it's really getting through her head, or maybe they are giving her a bad edit. But one time it was one of the experts, and the experts was like, girl, okay, because she started crying because, like, she was talking to the expert by herself, and she started crying because he had been trying to, move them on along, but she kept giving him like she kept being cold to him. So he was like, one day he was like playing with her and called her sis. He was like, okay, sis. Like, he was
like, well, we're acting like sisters and bros here.
So she was crying about that, and then so the expert would pretty much tell her like, what you expect? You said to me, he ain't masculine. What you want out of him? Right? What do you want out of him?
At this point, he's just being the role that you're telling him that he is.
Right. And then on the last episode that just passed, her friends were like, girl, Miles is a good man. And you're a good person too, but you might not be what he needs. For even your friends to say that, because pretty much all she keeps talking about is how he's not masculine, and she has this idea of what a man is supposed to do and how a man is supposed to behave. And I'm still not sure exactly what she's talking about, because I don't think he's not masculine at all.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, girl. Why?
And for her friends to be like, he's the prize and you're about to fumble it. So
yes. And that's literally the consensus with everybody. If you go on like Twitter and stuff and search it, everybody's like, oh my God, Miles, he's so cute, and he's such a gentleman, and he does this and he does this.
Where he
Karen, literally, like, they're like, Karen, send him back to the streets so I can get him. Karen,
send him back to the streets right now.
If they get a divorce, he has so many people lined up because they like this. I waited my whole entire life for this. Okay,
and Karen over here fucking it up.
He's talking about something he's not masculine. So to relate that back to it, I don't think that I don't want that kind of masculine person. So, and I know I have a lot of technically masculine energy. I'm okay with doing that. I'm okay with being that, because I can't handle being talked to like that. I can't. I know that about myself. I can't.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. Talk to me crazy. No. Telling me you need to shut up and sit down. Nigga, who the hell are you talking to?
Like, yeah, there's like some videos where they be like, oh, when your boyfriend tell you, no, he can't tell me that. That is not. They like saying, oh, when he tells you to shut up and, oh my God, your penis just start getting wet. No, they don't actually.
Well, actually,
they don't.
I'm ready to fight. So.
Yes. Who are you talking to?
Oh my gosh, I am so weak. No, but dead ass. Like, and I feel like, because I think, like I said, I feel like we exude some of the same high masculine energies in certain ways that we interact with people. So it's like, if we're gonna do this in the long haul, I'm not saying that 2 masculine energies can exist. I'm just saying, I personally don't want to always have that burden. I want you to come in and take the initiative. I want you to also have that masculine energy where I don't have to tell you to do stuff. Like, yes, I like to plan things 9 times out of 10. When it comes to family vacations, I'm not going to want you to do that, because I'm going to want it a certain way. Like, no. So, but you even come up like, hey, let's take the kids on a vacation. I think we should go here, blah, blah, blah. And then you say, hey, do you have, like, you want to work out the details or something like that? I'm going to be like, hell yeah, where you trying to go? Do we got to bring the kids? Because I like what you did there.
Yes.
Do we got to? Do they have to come? Like, so like stuff like that. Like you see, like the balance. That's what I need. I don't need to be. I don't like running niggas because, like I said, when I run niggas, I don't respect you. When I don't respect you, it's not a good look.
I would say it depends on the type of things of like having to run them about. Like if I have to run you about taking the trash out, or if I have to run you about, simple shit like that. If I have to run, like, because I've been in a relationship where I had to fucking I was like telling that nigga to do his freaking homework. Like, so I'm like, and I have to, about little stuff like that. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Then I'm not going to respect you. But regular, like, I'm regular, but bigger things, I can see myself being okay with that. In your everyday life, I need you to live without me. You know how some boys are raised where they don't know how to do anything. And I'm like, I've been washing my clothes since I was like 10. Why don't you know how to wash your clothes?
Literally. And it's just like huh? Like, what was going on in your household? Not understanding. And I'm sorry. Yes, I said I would be submissive, but I'm not doing that. Not doing that. No. Absolutely not.
You wouldn't wash their clothes?
Every time?
Wow.
It's no. I would do it. It's not gonna be a habit to where you expect it. Like if your laundry isn't done, you're coming at me like, why my clothes ain't washed? Nigga, I had a long week. You wash your own shit. It's not something to where you expect it from me, so therefore you don't do it yourself. And when it's not done, you're coming at me all crazy because it's not done. And it's like, ain't your ass sitting right here? I'm like, I don't have a problem with doing it. It's just like that whole chain. And it's like, wait a minute. Let's dial it back real quick. Ain't you sitting here? You get your ass up and wash those. While you're at it, wash mine. Like, you coming real crazy right now. And I'm gonna need you. No. You tried it. You really did. And fetch me some wine while you're at it. Because you just tried it. You
better wash that boy clothes. What's wrong with you?
I gotta get you back for coming at me crazy. We need to rebalance things out because you really just tried it right now. Yeah, you tried it. Ooh, just like that video. Have you seen that thing on TikTok where the guy is like telling their wife, like, when I come home, I need you to have your hair done. I don't want to see that ugly bonnet. I need to have.
Yes.
And the wife is like, wait a minute. And then he's like, yes. And when he told her that, I was like, no, you did not tell her that. They try to play it off like their homeboy told her. But yeah, I would be like her, like, come again? You said what? I need to do what? No, homeboy, that's not going to work for me. Yeah, no. Simply, suddenly I can't use my arms. Suddenly my hands are broken.
Oh my God. I've lost all feeling in my hands.
Suddenly I cannot move my feet. Aww. I'm sorry.
I'm really trying to do any chores though. The only chore I enjoy doing and I don't mind doing is cleaning my room and like reorganizing stuff. I like doing stuff like that. But washing dishes, folding clothes, you can take your clothes to the dry cleaners or the laundromat for regular laundry, and then they wash it and fold it for you. I didn't know they folded it for the regular one. My coworker told me about that. I didn't know you could do it. I don't know. I guess I never knew you could do that either.
I've never seen that before.
Because he said, I just take my laundry and I just go pick it up. I'm like, huh?
Interesting.
I can't remember the price he said, but it was a price. I was like, that's it?
Like, might have to consider that. Might have to consider that. That's actually not, because folding, gosh, no, I hate folding up clothes. It's just simply not for me. Woo. All right. Do I have any other questions? Let me see. I think that was actually the last one. It was. Wow. When there's two of us, it goes so quickly. When it's three of us, we begin real ghetto in this bitch. We would still be on question number 1 right now. All right.
Really?
So since Morgan's not here, I will do the word of the week. And she said, word of the week.
No. You know how that song is. Oh, it's the first of the month. That looking boy.
Look a boy.
So you gotta, that one. So you gotta say, oh, it's the word of the week.
Not that complicated, looking boy. No, it didn't work.
Complicated has too many syllables.
Okay. We're going to try that again next week. Okay. So the word is adduce. It is a verb and it means to offer as example, reason, or proof in discussion or analysis. Here's a story. Not a story. Here's an example. She was tranquil, yet her tranquility was evidently constrained. And as her confusion had been before, And as her confusion had before been adduced as a proof of her guilt, she worked up her mind to an appearance of courage. Nice. So I challenge you all to use adduce at least once this week, in your conversations, in your Slack messages to your colleagues. Use adduce. It's become an everyday word for you. I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. Not making any promises, though. All right, so here's I like this because this is going to be a good one. Okay, so now we're on to our not that complicated. If you're new, I come up with a scenario and I essentially ask the ladies, what would they do if this were them? Okay, so for this week is you and your husband's salary decreased and your husband created a budget, just because COVID and things, somehow your salary's decreased and he was like, okay, I'm going to create a budget for us just so we can keep everything in check. Then things go back to regular, but he is still sticking to the budget. When I say things go back to regular, your salaries go back to what they were, but he's still sticking to the budget and he won't give you extra money for fun stuff. So you're like, nigga, what? So
he has my whole check.
Honey, I don't know. I guess so.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. There, am I good?
Yeah. So did you hear me say, he has your whole check?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know if everything just goes into one joint account. Yeah, I don't know the logistics, but essentially he gives you the money for everything, blah, blah, blah. So he's not giving you extra money anymore. So you've taken it upon yourself to go to the grocery store and use the grocery money that he's giving you, and you're buying gift cards. And the gift cards you're using to buy stuff for yourself.
What are they eating? What are they eating? What are they?
Couldn't tell you. So then you begin to feel guilty. What are you going to do? Are you going to tell him what you've been doing? Or are you just going to stop doing it and, and just buy groceries regularly?
Hold on. What the hell are they eating?
They have been living off of 2 weeks of groceries, okay? For a month.
She goes to the how she says she's going to the grocery store and then comes back with no groceries.
Okay, so I'm assuming she does. Okay, I'm assuming she doesn't use all of the grocery money for the gift cards. She just used majority of the money for the gift cards, and she'll come back with.
So she buy what's on sale, and then
probably, and she's like, "Ooh, okay, let me get this Visa gift card so I can buy these shoes."
But why she gotta get a Visa gift card so he don't see the transaction on her?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. That's exactly why.
First of all, I already know. I'm not telling him. For what? What is that gonna do? What is that gonna help?
What am I gonna gain?
He's not gonna gain anything except being mad. I'm not gonna gain anything like that. There's no reason for anybody to know besides me and my shoes. So
Literally.
I'm not telling him. That's that part. And then what was the second part?
Are you going to stop? Because you do feel guilty. Are you going to stop doing this? Because if you don't stop, what, are you really guilty?
Yeah. I mean, so if I'm guilty, obviously I'm gonna. If I'm really guilty, then I'll stop.
Okay.
But we gonna have to talk about. Listen, we not poor. We I can go to the mall. We don't have to live like this. That's hilarious. I didn't know what they're eating.
No, literally, that's the same thing I said when I was listening to it. But I am with you on the same thing. I'm not telling him when, and also when our salaries went back to regular, I wasn't listening to that bullshit you was talking about with that budget. We wasn't doing that before, so why would I do it now? We were only doing that because
We're
our
going
money decreased.
right.
Going back to what
We're
we were
going
doing.
back to what was happening before.
Like, I don't know what you think this is. Like, I still want to buy shoes. So if you want to be eating on the same broccoli for 2 weeks, that's up to you. I'm
he only eating one taco broccoli. How is she making? She must be making spaghetti.
She's definitely making spaghetti. Spaghetti and hamburger helper.
God damn.
And probably some tacos, because taco meat can last, a couple of days.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, spaghetti, taco meat, hamburger helper. She's stretching all that shit.
They got
out.
They got a lot of eggs and sausage for breakfast.
Yeah.
She about to like pancake mix.
Yes. Meanwhile, she walking in the house with her new shoes.
So he don't see another reason
you
why
don't notice.
He don't notice.
And the thing, she was like, I don't want him. Like, I don't know if he started to notice, like, things. So like, and I'm starting to feel guilty because I don't know if he's starting to notice, and I just feel bad. And it's like, well, he should definitely notice. If the groceries are changing, you notice when someone is spending $100 on groceries compared to $50 on groceries.
Exactly.
If he didn't notice, then he does not deserve that extra $50 of groceries. He can continue eating like a vegan.
We named everything that was not vegan. Spaghetti is not vegan.
Well, since he don't notice the difference, I'm be feeding him nuts and chickpeas.
You know, a pot of spaghetti can last a very long time.
At least a week.
Yeah. So, and then by the time he ate all the spaghetti, she'd be like, "Okay, I need some more."
Right. Okay. Grocery money. Duh.
It's been a week.
Where's my grocery money?
She's going to jail. I think that's hilarious. Whatever she needs to do, don't tell him.
Yeah, no. Everybody was like, no, there was one girl that did say so she needs to tell him. Everybody was like, why? What is the purpose of her telling him? There is none.
But literally, what does he gain?
Like you said, he's just gonna be mad. So who wants that? Who wants a mad ass nigga in their house eating spaghetti angrily? Like, no.
He ate spaghetti 3 out of 4 weeks of the month.
Exactly. I don't need to remind you.
In
there. Like, no. Oh, where we about to eat at? She's like, we got some spaghetti in the house.
Where we about to eat at?
A spaghetti, okay, that's what we're about to eat at. Okay, Le Crib is where we going. The finest Italian, okay, that's where we going. Woo, child. So yes,
she need to get her own account so he can't.
Yeah,
watch her.
Definitely. That's also what I was thinking. I wouldn't want a marriage like that where all of our money is in something to where only one person controls it and divvies it out to other people. I don't want that.
Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
I don't mind a joint account. I guess. But if we have to have a joint account, okay. But I'm going to still have my own account.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to have to actively go put money in a joint account. It's not just going to come.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, that's me. I'm transferring money to the joint account. My check is coming to my personal account, and I transfer to the joint. Yeah. It's not going to be the opposite way. It's not going to be the other way around.
Yeah.
No. That's how you end up like Helen and Charles off of Diary of a Mad Black Woman. He leaves you with nothing and kicking you out on the stairs. No. And you're over here breaking into his house.
Would you sign a prenup if, let's say, broke regular girl, you ain't that broke, but regular, and you married a multi-millionaire? Are you signing a prenup?
I would have to have a couple of clauses in there. There's going to be a fidelity clause. If you cheat, if you do anything of that sort, I'm getting money. If I somehow contributed to any intellectual property, say you own businesses, if I helped you come up with the names, or I helped, if you ask me, if you ask any questions regarding that, if you come with me with any advice, run me my money. Run me my money. Like, no, because people be trying to act like the wives don't have they didn't, like they just sat there the whole time, like. Please. So no, gonna have a couple of clauses.
Hey, I wouldn't mind signing it because I know I'm gonna hurry up and get pregnant.
I was gonna say also, yeah.
You don't have to give me child support.
If you have kids, you're locked in. Locked up, they won't let me out. Ooh, you got a baby. Sorry, babe.
Listen,
deuces to your prenup because
I'm getting pregnant immediately.
Be like, baby, you got a prenup? Well, guess what? I got a baby. Say bye to your little prenup. Say bye.
You want child support? I want all your money.
Period. Give it to me now. Oh my gosh. They're really going to think we're trash this episode. But yes, that has an end. We have come to an end. So make sure you rate and subscribe to us on wherever you get your podcast. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you give us a rating and leave a review. That really helps us. And also make sure you are following us on Instagram and YouTube. Instagram is Not That Complicated Pod, and subscribe to us on YouTube at Not That Complicated Podcast, so you can see the visuals. We're coming at you with the viz. Okay. And if you're feeling fancy, make sure you're following the hosts at Seauxtejah, SEAUXTEJAH.
And me at Jametra, 2 underscores first. So 2 underscores Jametra, JAMETRA.
Boom. And Morgan's is Mo Ashco. MOASHCO. There you go. And we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.